Lovely and warm welcome. It's now time for the news on Hope Channel Zambia television that changes lives. Stories making headlines in our news. Anthrax breakout slows butchery business in Lusaka. Heavy rains destroy health post and houses in Lusangaze district of Eastern Province. The Ministry of Green Economy has handed over ambulances to Sumbu Rural Health Center and Mpulungu hospitals. Indian University to offer scholarships to 500,000 young people in Zambia. And in religious news, Mansa Central Adventist Church Family Life Department aims to strengthen family ties. These stories plus more coming up shortly.
Are you ready to unlock a world of opportunities? Look no further than Wansanje Travel and Tourism Institute. At Wansanje, we offer a passport to international recognition through a wide range of courses in various fields. Choose from our courses in travel and tourism, business administration, hospitality management, computer science and cybersecurity, entrepreneurship, food production, electrical, graphic designing, computer studies, and many more. With our expert faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, you will gain the skills you need to excel in your chosen field. For further inquiries, call us on 0211-220-286 or 0977-603389 or visit us in person at Kenneth Kaunda House, Cairo Road, next to the Bank of Zambia. You can also reach out to us via email at wtticollege@gmail.com. Wansanje Travel and Tourism Institute is registered with the VETA and ICM, ensuring the high standards of education and recognition. Don't wait. Come and excel with us today at Wansanje Travel and Tourism Institute.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Bright SIMKOZI with the details. George KALIMUKWA is our sign language interpreter. A number of butchery owners in various parts of Lusaka say their businesses have gone down since the outbreak of anthrax, a serious bacterial illness which mainly affects animals and humans who come in contact with infected animals. Shadrack Tembo, a butchery owner in Kalingalinga compound, says despite his business going down, he is willing to adhere to government's guidelines in order to protect not only his life, but also that of other residents. As of yesterday, Minister of Health, Sylvia Masebo, disclosed that the country has recorded about 335 cases of anthrax, and out of which 4 have died.
As most Lusaka residents desire to satisfy their taste buds with appetizing animal products, a reminder of anthrax quickly leaves them with a choice whether to eat meat or not. Since the outbreak of this bacterial disease, which appears mostly in animals and humans who come in contact with the infected animals, has left many butchery businesses at stake.
Business yankala affected, chifukwa muntu aloosa ayopa kuti maybe ninkadya mwizi wa nyama zimachoka ma place yopusana. Iwe sunga ziyo kumene wachosaija nyama yako kasi matenda kuja yaliko. So manje uje wogula na eve ni muntu amankhala na mantha. Tilangana pa matenda nivazona ya matenda ya bwela. Ise monga ma business mani tifunika kukonka boma ya chamene ifuna.
I think business yabanka ya inkansi.
Business has been very slow since the outbreak of the disease. For now, we no longer sell beef, we only sell chicken, fish, and other animal
products. Mafishi, magapenta, azimi zimibe hitari related to beef. So business kujanyaote tatujisambari mburimbo twagari kusambara.
A Lusaka resident has encouraged fellow residents to adhere to government's guidelines if they are to keep safe.
Tenda mene haya ni matenda ya deadly maningi. I think the best way as citizens we need to adhere to my instructions ya mene pass, especially Ministry of Health
The Ministry of Health has since advised citizens to buy animal products from registered stores if they are to reduce the risk of contracting the disease. Mwene Miyanga, Hope News, Lusaka.
Close to 20 families in Village 66 and Riverside areas of Lusangazi district in Eastern Province have been left homeless after their houses had their roofs blown off following a hailstorm experienced yesterday. The hailstorm has also left a trail of destruction on some public buildings at Riverside Secondary and Primary Schools and Riverside Rural Health Post. Lusangazi District Commissioner Mike Tembo and Musanzala Constituency Member of Parliament Elias Daka, who visited the affected families and public institutions, confirmed the disaster and both expressed sadness over the development.
Heavy rains are already wreaking havoc across Lusangazi district of Western Province as families have been left homeless while public buildings have also been destroyed in the hailstorm experienced. Msanzara Member Parliament Elias Daka has visited the scene to ascertain the damage and assured affected families of quick response from the government.
And the Vice President to see if the DMMU can come in also, so that it's not only maybe the roofs and what, but even the food stuff. I know they were damaged and they will need immediately help like on food. So
Mr. Daka also visited a 1x3 classroom block that is being constructed under CDF but collapsed due to poor workmanship.
Already done job, and this is short work, and we don't need such in Msanzara constituency. And I will make sure this contractor is not given any other contract in my constituency, because we don't want such short work. Because how can a building that is being constructed now is broken like this, is being damaged like this by simple wind? So some of these contractors, they are not serious, and I want to advise the contractors that are doing their work in Msanzara. We don't want such work. This is poor work. This is people's money. The government is giving us money to do the correct thing. But if you can allow such things...
Here Mr. Daka said there was not enough supervision from Lusangazi Town Council to monitor the project.
I don't think so, because if there was supervision from the council, they were going to notice the way, even the joining of the white wolves. They are not joining. They are just like they are just laid down, which is not the way construction work is supposed to be done.
And Lusangazi District Commissioner Mike Tembo has threatened to terminate non-performing contractors.
So this type of work that is going on then, we are not doing fine. How can a new building which is under construction, fall just because of the wind? It's appalling. You know, you are even being beaten by those houses have been there for over 25 years. Those ones which were left by UNHCR. The walls, it's the roofs which are leaving there, which are being blown off. The walls are still intact. But here, a building is under construction and it's falling even before it is roofed. It's a scandal. It is showing us how poor the workmanship is here.
The school infrastructure, teachers' houses, and Riverside School and Riverside Rural Health Post have also been damaged in the hailstorm.
So the issue that happened yesterday, there was a hailstorm which blew off the roof of the health facility. Almost all the rooms that we use for the activities for the clinic, everything was destroyed. Medicines were destroyed, the registers, the case records for the patients, they got destroyed. Otherwise, it's almost like paralyzing the operations at the clinic.
One of the affected families explains what transpired. The natural catastrophes are also as a result of climate change, which has disturbed the environment, leading to critical weather patterns like hailstorm. Sambo, David, Lusangazi, Eastern Province.
The Ministry of Green Economy and Environment has dispersed 3 vehicles to the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Technology and Science. The vehicles comprise of 2 ambulances for Nsumbu Min Hospital and Mpulungu District Hospital, as well as Nsumbu Training Institute, respectively. Speaking during the handover ceremony in Lusaka today, Green Economy and Environment Minister Collins Nzovu said his ministry, under the Lake Tanganyika Development Project, saw it fit to help the community with transport for patients in the 2 hospitals. Mr. Nzovu said transport plays a vital role in the transportation of goods and services, but also in ferrying patients in health facilities. He said the procurement of the ambulances and utility vehicle is meant to improve service delivery in the area. Esnat Sikazwe now reports.
A test drive has been done in readiness to hit the ground running. These are vehicles that the Ministry of Green Economy and Environment have handed over to the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Science and Technology. 2 of these vehicles are ambulances which belongs to Nsumbu Mini Hospital and Mpulungu District Hospital, while the other vehicle is for Nsumbu Skills Training Institute. These vehicles have been donated by the Lake Tanganyika Development Project. Green Economy and Environment Minister Collins Nzovu dispersed the vehicles in Lusaka today.
The donation of a vehicle that the ministry will be making today to the Ministry of Technology and Science symbolizes a goodwill gesture to the people of Sama District, particularly the youth. Distinguished guests, I'm delighted therefore to hand over vehicles to the following institutes. 1 ambulance to Mpulungu District Hospital under the Ministry of Health. 2. 1 ambulance to Nsumbu Min Hospital under the Ministry of Health. And lastly, 1 Toyota Land Cruiser hardtop to Nsumbu Skills Training Institute under the Ministry of Technology and Science. I'm confident that the assistance the ministry is providing through the Lake Tanganyika Development Project to the beneficiaries shall further strengthen the relationship that exists between the project and the stakeholders. I believe these ambulances and the utility vehicle shall go a long way in enabling management of the institutions to provide the much needed health and skills development services to the communities in the Lake Basin.
Mr. Nzovu urged the 2 ministries to put these vehicles to good use.
I therefore humbly request that the management of the 3 institutions that have received vehicles today shall ensure effective and efficient management of the vehicles so that they are maintained as good as possible and utilized for the intended purposes and serve the community for many years to come.
And Ministry of Health Permanent Secretary in charge of Technical Services, Dr. Kennedy Lishimpi, is delighted for this gesture.
Ambulances are an essential component of health delivery system, especially when it comes to referral of patients from low levels to high levels. And in this case, we are happy that the newly constructed clinic is going to start off with a new ambulance, as well as our district hospital in Mpulungu also have an ambulance. So we are grateful to Lake Tanganyika Development Project for this gesture.
Lake Tanganyika Development Project aims to improve the livelihoods of the populations depending on the lake. Esnat Sikazwe, Hope News, Lusaka.
Now, as part of the move to alleviate water challenges in Kalingalinga compound, the Muslim community has sunk a borehole in the area. Kalingalinga Ward 36 Councillor Mukobesa Nyoni, who confirmed the development, has praised the Muslim community for drilling a borehole to address the water problems affecting the compound. Mr. Nyoni says he is ready to work with organizations which are ready to support in uplifting the living standards of community members. The councillor has assured the donors of guaranteed security of the borehole as it is placed next to the police station.
The Muslim community has drilled a borehole at Kalingalinga Council office next to the police post. Kalingalinga Ward 36 Councillor Mukubesa Nyoni has commended the Muslim community for their timely gesture.
What is happening here is the drilling of the borehole, and we've seen that sometimes the Lusaka water and sanitation facilities do break down. We are from the 60-day maintenance period that we had. I think going forward this would help us when we face such challenges as we had regarding the maintenance of our infrastructure at the Oyalanda plant facility. I think it's just over 20,000 because the drilling of the borehole cost 14,000, and there's the issue of bringing in pumps, setting up electrical panels, etc., etc. So it's just about 20,000.
Mr. Nyoni has disclosed that security is guaranteed as the borehole is next to the police post.
No wonder we've selected an ideal spot. This is a police station, and no matter how courageous a vandal or a thief can be, even stealing or vandalizing at the police station, so we foresee that this facility will be well protected.
He further disclosed that he remains committed to working with various organizations in complementing government efforts.
This initiative is funded by the Muslim community, and I would like to thank them and encourage others that can help to complement or to supplement government effort in such noble ventures.
Mebo Chitimbiti, reporting for Hope News in Lusaka.
A break, Jain University of India has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Ministry of Youth, Sport and Arts for the provision of scholarships to 500,000 youths in various skills training programs. Speaking during the signing ceremony, Sports and Youth Minister Elvis Nkandu said the online skills by Jain University of India will be done in batches of 50,000 youths per intake, and enrollment will commence in 2024. Mr. Nkandu said Jain University will also provide internet connectivity, laptops and solar equipment to the ministry's resource centers. And Jain University Chancellor and Chairman Dr. Janaraji Roy Chand said Jain University is committed to work with the Zambian government through the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts to equip Zambian youths with the necessary skills training.
Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts has secured 500,000 online youth skills training programs. Speaking during the signing ceremony of the Memorandum of Understanding between the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts and Jain University of India, Honorable Elvis Nkandu, who was the guest of honor, said the application process will begin in 2023 while enrollment will commence in 2024.
I'm very, very proud to announce that Jain University, represented by their chairman, who is seated with me, and founder, has generously offered to sponsor online skills training programs. Online skills training programs for 500,000 students. And I want to repeat, he has offered to sponsor online skills training program for 500,000 students. These programs will be conducted in batches of 50,000 per intake. 50,000 per intake, and will indeed cover various skills. The training will be facilitated through our ministry our ministry's youth resource centers with application and selection process starting this year, 2023, while enrollment will commence a comprehensive learning experience. YYOU'RE University has also pledged to offer internet connectivity, laptops, and solar equipment to our youth resource centers.
YYOU'RE University Chancellor said the university is committed to working with the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts in training the Zambian youths with different skills.
Zambian government and the youth ministry has got a lot of resource centers here. We would like to collaborate with your resource centers and create the ecosystem for startup culture, startup businesses. Whether it is agriculture, whether it is consumerism, whether it is fintech, whether it is services sector, or whether it is manufacturing sector.
Reporting for Hope News, Rejoice Mukoma in Lusaka.
Is still to come. To stay with us.
November is packed with excitement on Top Star starting November 1. Enjoy massive discounts and save up to 50 kwacha on your antenna decoder for only 249 kwacha. Don't miss a single moment of action with unbeatable entertainment on our StarTime Sports channels as you cheer on your favorite team. For all our drama lovers, tune in to Novella E+ for the latest broken marriage vow at 20-40 hours and unforgettable mind game nights on Pongwa, Champs or Quacks every Sunday at 19 hours. Experience a whole new level of entertainment by unlocking the world's finest viewing menu on the newly added channels: TLC for everyday drama and deception, ID for crime and investigations, and Discovery Channel, plus more for less. So hurry now. Grab your promotional decoder at 249 kwacha today. Subscribe for only 160 kwacha now. Top Star. Enjoy affordable TV.
Change your water and change your life. Kanjin Water Zambia Limited brings to you microclass highly alkaline water with the benefits of immunosystem booster, disease combating, and many more. For more information, dial the number 0976 096670. We are located in all around the country, Zambia. Change your water and change your life. Change your water and change your Kanjin water. Kanjin Water. Change your water, change your life.
There is nothing quite like the thrill of catching your own fish. And at Papino Investments, we bring that experience to you. Papino Investments, the home of live fish, has everything you need to make your meals unforgettable.
It has a different taste. And that is why I enjoy coming to this place.
From live fish that you can catch for yourself to smoked fish, just chickens and beef, we have a wide range of products that will satisfy your shopping needs. And if you're looking for something else, we have a wide range of groceries to choose from, including Hope Channel decorders. At Papino Investments, payment is easy. You can pay with cash or use our mobile money services. Visit us today at Robert's Fish and Veggies Building, Chilenja Market, Lusaka, or call us at 0955 108708 or 0976 543822 or 0965 691909. Papino Investments, the home of live fish.
Thank you so much for still staying with us. We continue with the news. Home Affairs Minister Jack Mwimbu has distanced government from claims that it is sponsoring the ongoing intra-party wrangles in the former ruling Patriotic Front, a consortium of opposition political parties in Zambia, ever since the wrangles in PF ensued, have alleged that the ruling party is working hard to destroy the former ruling party, which has attracted the coming back to active politics of former Republican President Edgar Lungu. Mr. Mwimbu, speaking at a press briefing, said government has a mandate to offer security to its citizens Whenever the Zambia police notices danger or life-threatening occurrences emerging in the country. He said the PF is known for violence, hence providing security to Maus Samba when he was declared as party president. On 24th October 2023, Maus Samba was declared PF president at an extraordinary convention held at Mulungushi International Conference Center in Lusaka. But the PF faction, led by now President Edgar Lungu, have denied and labeled the conference or convention as illegal.
We received a report that immediately after the pronouncement by the former president that he was going to be the president of PF and that they were going to occupy the office, we had intelligence reports that the other party was also mobilizing and that there was going to be violence. And because we were aware of what was going to happen, we had to take appropriate action. It must also be noted that we did not allow any other political party, whether it's the Sampa group or the ECO group, to occupy those offices. We did not allow anybody. We had closed off to all the parties concerned. So that is how it is. So we did not take insights over this matter. The application which I was aware, not the application, the notice I was aware for PF to hold rallies was a rally in Matero. I think it must be Matero. And when the police raised the issues of security nature, my colleagues came to me. We had a meeting in my office where we agreed that they should go back because I had listened to their grievance. I said, go back to the Zambia police so that you can have an alternative date and go ahead with your rally. Alas, contrary to what we had agreed in my office, they went back and insisted that they were not going to change the date of their rally. They were going to have it on the same, I can't remember the date, on a Saturday in Matero. Hence there was a deadlock with Zambia police. What do you want me to do? Because I'm the appellate body. I listen to their grievances, as per provisions of the law, and I advise them on what to do. They didn't want to oblige.
Now, residents in Luela farm block of Kalulushi district on the Copper Belt woke up to a rude shock this morning as they found fish and other aquatic species lifeless in the Luela stream of Chambishi that feeds into the Mwambashi stream, which is one of the tributaries of the Kafue River. Details of the matter are that Rongxing Investment Limited, a Chinese processing company located on the Kitwe Mufulira Road, allegedly discharged tilings from one of its dams which polluted the stream. Preliminary investigations by Kitwe Land Alliance show that a pipe from one of the tiling dams in the processing area was out of position and was earlier placed in a drainage system that secretively connects the company's dams to the stream. Speaking to Hope News, Land Alliance coordinator Felix Chipoya said that when the company was created, his office received a lot of reports about water contamination and environment degradation in the area. He added that just this year alone, the incident of fish dying is happening for the fourth time, and still relevant authorities have been reluctant in addressing the issue, which he described as very life-threatening. And Luela Farm Block chairperson Remy Simungala said the community protested against the establishment of the processing company from inception, but authorities paid a deaf ear to their cries. Rongxing Investment Limited has been warned by Zema and was ordered to suspend operations in the year 2020 due to the collapse of one of its acid dams, which led to the vast pollution of both water and land in the area.
Lelo luchelo ilo nachima natinje kugade nje mkutapirisha ndefika fye kwisasa ngati amenshi na nguntile mkamana isabinali ambo kufwa dilefwa imilonge imintesa noti sabifyo twalekalekana bachula nensoka shonse na shibutuka kumulandu wa asidi yo bachitira muri akera kamana echo nomba nabayicha bengi nangula bakalamba bachambo kulitole sabiri bambi basendera masaka limbifeyo bambi tubeketi linomba na ifo tweberera twachula pafula
tulelomba kuli mwe buteko ukutwafirisha pamonga balwela community kuno ku hybrid along Mufria Road twachulo mutulima muri kalwela stream tulalime fili mwefi pusana lelo fili mwefi pusana mulando kwa tumushiri na batona wila balonjing file befi aonaika tafile kwata test kulingana nefa fyale mfika kare
fyonse musime utabara kana tiyo ifusime uta tatungulira kopa muno nomba twalingira mu twasanga sikopa balasungulira mu private nomba tatwashwa government ngali bawe nefe utati balasungulira private nanguyo ngejati anawo government bali basumisha kula sungulira kopa tatwashwa so nomba menshi bale pisha mu follow ile bakava pamuru pauti ati abantu bela identify utati mu follow ile telefi nyuyi
have continued this year alone. People have picked dying fish for 4 times. This is the 4th time that we have come. We have received a report from the community that fish is dying. Unfortunately, members of the public have run out of the fish. They are cooking that fish. They are selling that fish. We have only retrieved a small amount of fish from the community. They are running out. They are saying that we have been reporting. So it's better we eat. After all, the effect is wrong term. Even if we die, what is going to happen where they are eating? So we are appealing to the authorities. I think this campaign, something must happen because it is now too much. It's too much.
We now turn our focus to religious news, and we start with this. Mpongwe Mission District of the Copper Belt Zambia Conference has added to its membership following the baptism of 105 new members. This was after the church in the district promoted and organized crusades in various congregations of the district. In Mpongwe district alone, 45 souls were baptized after a 2-week saving power crusade held in Maole area, of which 12 of them are new converts to Adventism. District Pastor Maybin Mukonga thanked God for the outcome. The Communications Department from Mpongwe Central Mission District filed in this report.
In an effort to increase evangelism outreach, Mpongwe Central Mission District of Copper Belt Zambia Conference organized 2-week crusades that concurrently ran from 15th to 28th October 2023, with over 100 souls baptized in 10 churches following these crusades. One such crusade was the Saving Power Crusade held in Maole community of Mpongwe Central SDA Church, where visiting evangelist Mpovu from Kole District delivered various messages that saw 45 souls harvested through baptism, of which 12 were new converts from the Maole community. Host Pastor Maybin Mugonka was an excited minister during the baptism.
Baptizing 105 souls who have joined the church through baptism. We just want to thank God for the works that has been done in Mpongwe Central.
A total of 105 souls were baptized on Sunday by Pastor Yambai from Kitwe, and Evangelist Mpofu thanked God on behalf of other evangelists.
I feel God was with us since we started our crusade, because we have managed to baptize about 105 candidates. They are being baptized today. I can simply say Mpongwe was on fire in these past 2 weeks, and we have experienced the saving power of God.
It was a happy day for the baptism candidates, especially the new converts. The crusade was supported by various singing groups, particularly the young people, including a visiting soloist. Communications Department, Mpongwe Central Mission District, Copperbelt Zambia Conference.
In a quest to strengthen marriage ties, the Family Life Department from Mansa Central Adventist Congregation in Luapula, Zambia Conference conducted a family life retreat for couples and singles at Mumbuluma Falls in the area. Over 100 people participated on the program, which with facilitators handling a wide range of topics to help different categories of participants who were in attendance. Mansa Central Mission District Pastor Hagai Tambe, in his homily, encouraged husbands to see a wife in the woman God has given them and cling to her alone.
I would like to acknowledge and attest to the fact that this and such an event is so much important if the church is to have a true revival, especially starting from the family unit. It is an event which was so successful, and I want to believe it was necessary or expedient for the strengthening of the family and for the unification of the church. I would encourage other churches and other pastors to actually emulate and have such events relating to families. When the family is together, this is the heart and the center of society. This is the heart and center of the church. This is the heart and center of a good, loving life, especially in the Christian journey that we are living.
We had a nice time here at Mumbuluma today. We had separated in groups, and our actual group was being facilitated by Pastor Tembe, and it was a group composed of those that have been married between 11 years to 20 years. It was a very interesting group, and also 1 year to 10 years. The main issues that came out was communication in marriage, honesty, to make sure that the income for both male and female is put together, budgeting together, and praying together. All in all, we had a fulfilling time and very, very interesting indeed. In the afternoon, we had a pleasant time with a swim at the falls.
As the Family Life Department at church, we came up with a strategy of finding out strengthening marriages and trying to help those people who are not married. And so we came up with a plan to come to Mumbuluma for a family life outing. Discovered that people are so happy with this arrangement. The men are even thinking of having a men's conference, which we are going to arrange very soon, so they can also come. We have an outing and learn some more and have some kind of display and see what we can do. So far, this was a program that we had, and we believe it's been beneficial to the members, because after interviewing them, a number of them have liked and are asking for a repeat of the same program.
Before you get married, you have to know the person that you are getting married to. Like, you cannot know everything about someone before you get married. Some of the things you know them in marriage, but at least you should know 90% of someone's character. Then we also learned that the fact that God has matched you with someone does not mean that person is perfect. There are some areas that we have to compromise on, but this does not mean we have to compromise so much. There's a level at which you can reach in compromising.
Chondesha okulanda kyakutira iryo twikene muli kino kyalo natumoni abakashi mubakashi abolesa atupela natumoni omukashi mubakashi abolesa atupele tuimona abakashi muli bali abali kunse because if twalisa afipiribula we see a wife in women and in your wife emo wamona mu mwana kashi such that interest yako taukwete nombo wakwata interest kuli ababa ole mona kunse ifa twafichinja bali abali kunse eba ambo kumoneka ngaba kashi elo ulipanganda aba mwana kashifye ule nsungila abana wakumvyalila abana wakushala n'abana ilyo ine ninja mkwangala n'okuchitefyo ndefwaya so apiu yandi kuli ifwe twasangwa kuno kuli abo abali mufyupo nabo abachili bale sechinga. If you are searching for your love, for your wife or your husband, number 1, menso ya kualesa. Number 2, natumone umukashi, mumukasholesa tupele.
And finally, in our news, East Zambia Field Master Guides recently were in neighboring Malawi as they began looking ahead of the coming year 2024 in terms of planning. About 151 master guides took a 5-day retreat at Lake Malawi to fellowship and effectively plan for the youth department activities for the coming year. Leaders say the retreat was meant to help them come up with programs that are ideal for young people and also to find means and ways of how best to grow the youth department in the
Lake Malawi was the venue for this year's East Zambia Field Master Guides Retreat. Here, Master Guides performed different activities. The retreat brought joy, happiness, gratitude, and rejuvenated the spirit of helping young ones. During boat cruise, Master Guides were advantaged to see accuracy of an eagle and bluefish that are only found in Lake Malawi. East Zambia Field Youth Director Pastor Mbenga Masie says such activities aimed at boosting and refreshing minds of master guides so that they can become reliable church members who are to help young ones grow in the manner of Christ life.
We have come here for a retreat, master guide retreat, where we have come to refresh ourselves and to do some educational tour with about 51 master guides from East Zambia Field. Right now we are going to do some sightseeing just to view Lake Malawi and to learn what goes on here. We have actually heard that you can even call eagles to come and eat fish in the lake as you throw in some food there. So we want to learn more, and we pray that through this experience we will even grow in fellowship and even in spirit.
East Zambia Field Youth President had this to say.
Purpose why we had to come up with a retreat was to look at issues affecting master guides within our field and to see how best we can find solutions to some of these challenges that we have been facing as a field. So while we came here, we had to sit down as master guides and agree and come up with points and views to see how best are we going to improve the youth movement to our young people within the East Zambia Field. So many people came and we had wonderful lessons to do with the financial literacy, issues to do with the stewardship, issues to do with family, and how best master guides are supposed to take care of their families, and those that are not yet married, how best are they supposed to do and why they should stay within the church.
Master Guide Noah Male is the organizer of the retreat and had this to say.
I'm very sure that our master guides have had a very good, memorable time. We look forward to such kind of meetings in the future, and everyone else is excited rejuvenated, rekindled because of what has happened. And we are only praying that when we go back, we will not have idle human resource in our various respective churches.
And some master guides that were in attendance expressed gratitude to have the retreat in Malawi.
Now this Master Guide retreat is refreshing. I think if we can have many of such programs in the youth movement, I think our youths will not be bored, because we just came here to refresh and to have fun in the Lord. And so far, so good. I think East Zambia Field, keep it up. This has been a wonderful, refreshing experience that I've had.
It's been awesome, it's been great, we've been revived, and even the bodies have relaxed, and even the stress of everyday life has been shaded off. These are retreats that actually I encourage every other MGs in different regions to undertake.
Also the feel of how nature is. So it was really a retreat, we refreshed, and we had a good time, interacted as master guides, reminded each other of who a master guide is.
It's been a great time indeed. We really enjoyed. As we can see, we are having a boat cruise here at Lake Malawi. It's really a wonderful time that we are having, and we've seen the great hand of God.
During the retreat, 3 female youths from Nyimba district were invested as master guides to go and touch many lives of people.
Do charge you today, and with this insignia that we are about to give you today, we pray that the Lord will lead you, that the Lord will guide you as you discharge the duties that are entrusted unto you.
It is hoped that such program will bring change and touch many lives of young ones who are into different addictions. For Hope News, Sambo.
Thank you a lot, Sambo David, for that report. And on that note, we end the bulletin. But let's recap on stories that made headlines. Anthrax outbreak slows butchery business in Lusaka. Heavy rains destroy health post and houses in Lusangazi district. Ministry of Green Economy hands over ambulances to Nsumbu and Mpulungu hospitals. Indian University to offer scholarships to 500,000 Zambian youths as of 2024. And Mansa Central Adventist Church Family Life Department aims to strengthen family ties. Well, thank you so much for having joined us on the news desk today. I'm Bright SIMKOZI on behalf of the entire studio and production team, not forgetting our correspondents across the country. George KALIMUKWA has been our sign language interpreter. God bless and thank you for your time.